Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever time it may be wherever you are. It's evening here in Hawaii, and it's time for some Outer Worlds. Sorry for the little bit of time off, but, I've also talked about that in a Mass Effect video, so if you watch that, same story. I just had a week where I was feeling kind of cruddy, so I just didn't do much anything except play Sims. From, morning until evening, forgetting to eat and everything. It was good, yeah. Nice, mentally healthy vacation time, basically. So, today, hopefully I remember all the controls and everything. It's been a little while. But, we did get the nav key to Stellar Bay last time, which I believe takes us to Monarch. We need to talk to Dr. Wells and tell him that we got the nav key. This one, let's see, we need to do something about... No, that's the weapons. That's something else. We need to go to Stellar Bay and find out about Lilia's... What is this? Oh, this was the woman who runs... Oh, crap. What is that group called? We got the job from her at the end of the last episode. We've got to do stuff for Parvati. We got to go find some sweetheart cakes and a dustback casserole. Both of those are on Monarch. That is, if Stellar Bay's on Monarch, which I think it is. And the Empty Man, so that's Max's quest. Looks like we're going to take Parvati and Max with us today. So let's...
You notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
What's that make the vicar?
Max? I was thinking maybe one of the butlers. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna tell him.
Oh, please do. God, I hope these are long-running conversations and it'll come back around eventually. Ada? So we'll stop by Dr. Wells's first, so we can tell him that we got the thing.
Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yes, please. I mean, we've already been there to see him, but... I could probably just go and see him myself, but that's fine, yeah. Doesn't this guy have a life? Yeah, put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
So first off, anyone with the name Hiram is not to be trusted. But I guess all of the colonists on the Hope were frozen before humanity really took hold in the solar system. Let's see. Just tell me what to do. You sound like you've been to Monarch. Yeah, you sound like you've been there.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Oh boy, yeah, sounds like fun. Hotbed of political activity.
I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters.
That sounds kind of fun.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nioka.
Oh, new companion?
Drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Nioka sounds like the person who's going to be my final companion. And I can't wait to meet whoever this is. Okay, questions.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
I wonder if there are actually going to be questions I can ask, or if it's just sort of this is kind of hinting you to come talk to him, and it would be all the stuff I talked to him about already.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
God, that loud level up sound every time. Oh god, let's see. What do I want to level up? Oh, what am I doing? That's where I want to go. I'm gonna have to take a glance at this because I'll need to refresh my memory about it. So yeah. I don't remember if there was something that I was specifically shooting for, but I poured most of it into range so that I could get handguns and heavy weapons both up to 40 to get that bonus. Well, actually I also got long guns, but it hit it first. Anyway, the 3 of them I got up to 40, so I got a competent boost in all of them. So handgun crits plus 50%, long gun crits 50%, and heavy weapons crit percent up by 50. And I'm very close to getting a sneak and a lockpick bonus, which I'll see about doing next time. And then maybe also throw a bit into leadership so I can get the determination bonus. So, apply? Yes. And I don't think there's anything else I need to specifically do in here right now, so...
Welcome back, Captain.
Oh no, I didn't want to talk to you.
How can I be of assistance?
No, I wanted to use the nav console. Thanks.
May luck be with you.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. As I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist.
I am aware.
But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Though I'm fond of thinking that I have some luck, even if I think it does nothing. So I need to head to... what did I need to do? Oh, we're going to Monarch, that's it. It's right here around Olympus. AG-111A, Monarch, one of Olympus's many satellites. What should have been Halcyon's second habitable world has long since been abandoned by the board due to monstrous, ravenous creatures. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I guess I could have gone to Cascadia without the Stellar Bay landing pad and just skipped the whole getting the Stellar Bay navkey. But we're gonna go to Stellar Bay.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Well done. Oh man, look at this. Look at this gas giant and this nebula and all this crap out here. God, I love this. Sam, you're doing a great job. Clean those lockers. Well done. Yeah, he's gonna dust them. Good. Well, let's get... Yep, so taking Parvati and Max. Oh, I gotta deactivate Ellie. There we go. Continue. Oh, the weather does not look to be the best around here. Hi, friends. I just want to look around our landing pad and see what I might find. Like this. What is this? Oh, it's owned, of course. I guess this is a little more civilized than I might have been expecting. Although, you know, there is, like, city right down there, so, you know. Is there a switch for this? There it is. It's a little bit dirty. Oh, Grim. What a name.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Alright, what do you need?
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
I'm not here for chit-chat. You seem surprised. Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you. Yeah, sarcasm.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction.
Oh boy.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
UDL. Do I know what UDL means? I might just be forgetting what that means. What are they doing out there? It takes more than a few gunships. Yeah, what are they doing?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
He is so excited, I love it. I prefer to travel discreetly. Yeah, I'll just give him my name.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Oh, thank you, Grim.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Are you really that isolated? You're not what I expected to find. Yeah, you're not... This really isn't what I expected to find. I was expecting more like outlaws and banditry and that kind of stuff.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Mostly, he says. Great. Are you really that isolated? Or are you saying the board's been lying? Yeah, are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh,
Sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Oh boy.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
So is Max from here? Or is he just saying that because he lived on in Edgewater, which was another salt tuna canning place? Okay, are you guys really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook.
Sublight was the name.
Thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Alright, well, thank you, Grim. Still that name, jeez. I'm gonna have a look around.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Oh, I'm gonna give you the best
and
review.
If you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Oh boy, what you got for me? It's time for a quest? It depends. What you got?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next Sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
This kid is so cute. I can ask who's the black hole. Doesn't, or it sounds valuable. I don't have time. It sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Tell me about this black hole.
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Oh.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Something like that. Yeah, I was gonna say, when he said Holcomb, I was like, huh, I wonder. And then it was nice that they just kind of pointed that out with Parvati there. I don't care. I've been in hibernation for decades. But why is he called the Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played. Nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
But then doesn't he... Does that mean he catches them? Or I don't know how this game even works. I was thinking maybe he like hit them like a hacker, like he hacks at them and they fly off. I don't know. Maybe word that differently.
Well, Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career. Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score. Before that, he was the slick stick.
Oh
His shots
no!
were always so smooth.
Oh no! You're making this up.
I swear I'm not. At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
Alright, yeah, I can ask about your poster. The tallywhacker. And the slick stick.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Alright, so I need to talk to Celia and Mr. Sanjar. Was there anything back that way? What about my map? I'm gonna have to see what I got. Oh, so that is a dead end back. Can you please let me just... Okay, so we'll go back here, check if there's anything in the dead end. Go around there. There's a lot. Okay. First, you got all this crap. What? Why are there buoys? Are those buoys? I guess they're not buoys. They're... What do you call those things? They do use them in the water to, like, demarcate areas. What's all this crap? God, if only I were a criminal. Can I jump over any of this? Should I jump over any of this? I'll just walk. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Does he just stand here all the time? Evicted, of course. Oh, what is this? Nothing. Do I need to sell any crap? I'm at 95 of 150. I'm good.
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
This doesn't open, does it? No, it's gotta have the lights around it. God, this place does kind of look shitty. Man, look at this weapon! I mean, I've seen one of those before, I think. I just don't typically see them on other people.
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
The Yacht Club. Oh, that's Nyoka. Nyoka?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Oh,
Yeah.
here.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
It's a wonderful directorate. And peel is such a weird word for that sound. I don't think I've ever actually heard somebody say that a bell peals in real speech. I only know that word because I had to teach it to some students when I was teaching English. And I was like, is that really a word?
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
It's all shit. You know, same old, same old.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
It's me. Alright, I'll go to Nyoka first.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Just gonna listen.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out.
Ooh.
If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here.
No, ma'am.
Who are you?
Who are you? What good choices. Let's be nice. I'm Piers. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
I mean, you probably have had enough, but... Sure, another round. I'll stay in chat. You look like you've had enough. You know what? Why not? Here, have another round.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Told that you can help find an information broker. Vacation! I kind of want to say vacation. Yeah, vacation.
Oof. Some hell you've chosen. You must really love fish.
Allergic, actually. I was kidding. I'm kidding.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Brass
tacks?
That ain't it. Brass rats?
Close.
Let's talk business.
All right.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
What do you need? I'm not in the mood to fetch things. I don't need an escort. Yeah, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Are these just like anti-drunk pills? And if you can't get a steroid or caffeine something or other, steroid or caffeine somethings, you don't even know what you're taking? You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Alright, I'll be back. Who's this, McGuire?
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Alright, thank you.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Trade, how well do you know Nyoka? You said you're not used to seeing new faces. Why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Is there water around? Are there any yachts in Stellar Bay? You might think about fixing up that sad-looking sign. Are there yachts? Yeah, because I was asking about water.
Nope. But a man can dream.
Alright, fair enough. You said you're not used to seeing new faces.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such.
Okay, so Amber Heights is a place, and the Iconoclasts, I suppose, are like a resistance type group. What happened at Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago.
I am new here.
Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
How well do you know this drunk right here?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
I guess let me see what you got. Wine, liqueur, vodka, and beer. I was hoping that he might have like some mag keys or whatever they are.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Alright, I'll be doing that.
Well, we don't get many outsiders.
Oh, excuse. Let's see, what did we get here? Passion pills. Passion pills? Oh, and the Grim tomorrow, Celia. Let's look around this way. And dead end, okay. I'm gonna hug the left wall so I can explore everything.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
Alright, I'll do that, thank you.
Wrap musk and painted eyes, right here.
Ooh. Is this the person, or was it somebody else that was saying that? I guess it's none of them.
Well, we don't get many outsiders.
That's not the place, is it? No, it's around the corner. Oh, hello. Zheng Shuran.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
I guess
All
let's see what you
final,
got.
Unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Are any of these any good? What level of stuff do I have right now? Which of these do I have equipped? I'm not even sure. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. I said I'm gonna hug the left wall, so I'm gonna go this way. Hello, Sebastian. What do you got? You're just standing over here in a corner being kind of weird.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Do I? Why would I want these things?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Parvati, you know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display.
I remember that.
He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Have you seen a manta queen?
Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where have you seen a manta queen?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Alright, you got it. I can keep an eye out for him. If he's a defender bodies, I suppose I ought to. I mean, both of these are good choices.
Thanks, Captain.
Alright then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
Is there more that I can find out about him?
Yeah. You find him yet?
No, I haven't left.
Huh? Like what?
I guess show me what you got.
Oh, good. Celia hasn't come by in a few days, so I haven't sold much.
Why does Celia want your animal bits? God, look at the Raptidon meat. It's all weird and purpley. Manta Queen chitin. Are these actually good for anything? Organic cystipig tumors. Oh god, no. Not interested. Can't go in there.
Will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Oh lord, what you got?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Maybe you're a little bit overreacting, but I don't know. I don't know this place, so maybe you're right. Your child is missing. Where'd you last see him? Is this going to be an adult? Is he going to be like a 50-year-old child that she's just babying all the time? Calm down. Take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Alright, I'll do it, but I really have a feeling that this is going to be an adult who is just like my overbearing mother who wouldn't leave me alone. Why would he run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A Raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Man, this lady is giving me the same vibes as like if you've ever watched Check It Out with Dr. Steve Brule, Steve's mother, who like intentionally poisoned him so he'd be too weak to run away, and he ended up stupid. It was great. Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Manta Queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Jesus, this lady. Oh, tell me about these iconoclasts.
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good.
I mean...
How noble is it to worry your loved ones?
Oh,
Not at
jeez.
all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen.
Well, I'm interested.
If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Sure you would. Tell me where this place is?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with them nutty iconoclasts.
Shacking
Or
up?
that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road.
God, lady. You are too much.
Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs, and
please.
made him snort them.
Dial it back,
the
Agnes.
things that could happen to my sweet baby.
Alright, I'll do it.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Jesus. Parvati? Can you believe this lady? Max, I feel like you're probably more likely to agree with me about her. Parvati's gonna be like, oh, she's just a worried mama. Oh, what's all this back here? It's all... Even just crap on the ground is owned. Come on. Alright, that's all locked up. Oh, that's Agnes. I'm not interested in talking to her anymore. Hello? Just a
We
resident.
don't get many outsiders.
So I've heard. Not open. Nothing down that. Nothing, maybe? Oh. Yeah, nothing interesting.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Still the same old shithole.
Help! Someone's been killed!
What? Oh, Jesus.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together. Tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Well, I think I know where we're going to be going. Also, you're just a resident.